Hello. Can you see me? No, you can see me. Oh, goodness. Hi, Rosalie. How are you? How's it going? I'm alive. Just here to tell you I'm alive. I know a lot of people were asking whether I know I got a text from Debbie earlier asking me where I have been. So I thought maybe I'll come on and see where everybody is. I know. Thank you. I'm glad you've been wondering. I know, crazy times. This whole COVID thing. How's everybody? How are you doing? How's the weather over there in upstate New York? Is it rainy and gloomy like here? Who else is here? I know it's raining. Let's see who else. I can't see who's here. Participants. Oh, just yarn it out. Just you and me, Rosalie. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Crazy times. Well, I've been hi Sylvia. How have I been? I've been okay. It's been I'm good actually. It's just crazy. Look at my glasses. Too much glare. Anyway. Yeah, I've been good. It's right now so for the last 6 months we've been trying to sell our condo. We've been staging, and if you've ever sold any properties, it is the worst part. We've had people coming in and out of our condo. Every time I think I'm going to videotape something, we get a call for a showing, and then I said, forget it. So it's been nuts. We have sold it conditionally now, so this is a good thing. So I just hate every time we leave, we have to leave everything in place, and I can't even leave my crocheting or my knitting out. I know. How are you, Sylvia? How about you, Rosalie? How have you been doing? Yeah, I'm fingers crossed because we're still just waiting for approval on the status certificate. So that's just a certificate basically saying that the condo's in good status, that we have reserves in case we had to. Hey, Patsy, how are you? I'm good. I was just telling Rosalie and Sylvia my life story for the last 6 months. I figure I'd do it live because if I do a video, it's going to get too long, and I have to show everybody what I've been doing. I'm telling you, selling a property is like the worst thing. And we actually started the process before COVID hit. Our real estate agent thought we could get a certain price, set up expectations. And then of course that didn't pan out. COVID hit. So maybe pre-COVID we might have. And she was all about staging. Like we had to do a new kitchen. We got new appliances. The only thing in this condo that's mine at the moment, I think, is the TV, the bed, and one of my tables. Everything else is a staged thing. It's just crazy. Yeah, I'm going to be moving from Toronto, Patsy. We're moving hopefully near Hamilton, Stony Creek. So this has been the first piece of retirement. So I've got to get rid of the condo out of Toronto and then buy something a little less pricey, and so that we can retire and not have a lot of expenses. So thanks, Sandra. Thanks for coming by, guys. I wasn't sure who would be around at this point in time, but the other thing, this condo thing is just, I have stories I could tell for about an hour. Just fun. I tried to fire the real estate agent. That didn't quite work. Yes, Hamilton is closer to Buffalo. Yeah. Yeah, I tried. She was not very communicative, and she was something else. So that's been going on. Working at home, it just seems like you're never like I'm sitting for 8 hours in front of a camera, and then I just don't feel like being in front of a camera anymore. Yeah, Hamilton. We're going to be. Yeah, Hamilton's only about 45 minutes from Buffalo, so closer to the border. If we were ever able to go over the border. And Fort Erie is very close. Yeah. So Fort Erie, again, is about 45 minutes from where we're going to go. So, hi, Crystal. How are you? I know I'm alive. I'm alive. I figured I'd come on and tell people I'm alive because Debbie was texting me saying, well, are you going to ever do a video? Hey, Teresa, how are you? I know. And then what else has happened? Nonna was hospitalized in August. So he was in there for about 4 days. He had acute pancreatitis. Hi, Anne. How are you? Thank you. I miss all you guys too. I have been going on and watching some videos and not a lot of lives, but yeah. So so Nonna was hospitalized in August for about 4 or 5 days, and so he couldn't drink any cocktails at all. He's not a heavy drinker, more social, but he had a previous surgery, I think 5 years ago. He had, I don't know if anybody of you are aware of the Whipple surgery, which the only other person on YouTube that I know had it was, oh my gosh, Leah in Australia. Yeah. Hi, Loopy Treasures. Oh, you know what? I can't remember your name. I know it's Crystal. No, is it Crystal? Sorry. It's a problem when you don't have your name in the Tracy. Sorry, Tracy. Oh my gosh. Yes, Tracy. So I got behind on videos. I just started watching a few here and there. And anyway, yes. So yeah, Nonna was hospitalized, but so he couldn't drink anything. And we have friends who have a trailer. We go out to see them. And of course, he's miserable because he can't have his cocktails. Then what else happened? What else has been happening? Oh, it's just been crazy times. My son bought a place. So we helped him move out. So that's been going on. And anyway, Nono's had heart surgery last week. So now he's back in the hospital. And he had some leaky valves. So he had them actually repaired. The surgeon who did them, like, it actually invented, he's like one of the best heart surgeons in the world at Toronto General Hospital. Thank you, Tracy. And so they used to replace, like pig valves and that sort of thing, but apparently the foreign bodies was worse. So this surgeon, Dr. Tyrone David, actually invented this surgery to repair the valves, and leading surgeon in the world. So it's a congenital problem. So he decided that he's going to do it now because he turned 60 in February, and he says, I'm going to do it before I turn 60. And so, so he went in last Wednesday. He's still there. He had to have a blood transfusion yesterday. Oh, yeah. So anyway, here we are. Yeah, bless his heart, definitely. He's going to be good. Hopefully everything's going to work out, and I'll go pick him up tomorrow. But I told him yesterday, I was there all weekend with him. They actually because of COVID, they only let one person in to visit. They let me stay there during the surgery, but you got to wear masks the whole time. And 4 hours with a mask on is, oh my God, it's a long time. So I told him that I had to actually do work today. I couldn't go to the hospital. It's only about 20 minutes away, but it's right in downtown Toronto. So getting there is a pain in the, during the weekdays. Hi, Trisha, how are you? So, Trisha, you have a YouTube channel now. Is that true? Or have you got all your gifts from August? Yeah, I know, Tracy. Those masks get so hot, and I'm not used to wearing them because I work at home, so I'm not even going out that often. I mean, I have to wear it in the condo when I'm on the elevator or anywhere around, but it's only for a few minutes. I don't wear it when I'm driving, but yeah, they can be very, very hot. And they've shut down Toronto again, pretty much. Restaurants were open for the summer, and now, yeah, so they shut it all down again inside of restaurants. They shut down gyms again. It seems to be a huge spreader. They're being very conservative, which is a good thing, I think, but it's nuts around here. How's it around where you guys are? I think New York is similar to us, that they're still pretty shut down with the COVID stuff. But yeah, who else is here? You still have, Trisha, you still have 30 to come in? Wow. You got mine. That was an easy one. But, well, that's too bad that you still have 30. Hi, Yarn Nut Yarn. What's your name, Yarn Nut Yarn? Do I know you? I don't know if I know you. So Tracy, you're still wearing masks and taking precautions, Alabama. Well, that's good. Yeah, most of the places are back to regular hours. So Crystal, in your Michaels, do you still got a lot of yarn? Because the Michaels I go to, the yarn department seems to be shrinking very quickly. Not that I've been there. I think I was there in August, but yeah. Yarn Nut Yarn. What is your first name? And crochet. So so Oshawa, there's not many. I know there's a lot of, Gia. Hello, Gia. This is the first live I've had in a year. I haven't had a live in a long time. I've been missing in action on YouTube. So I figured my first video would be like 2 hours long, talking about everything that's happened in the last 4 months. But so I figured I'd do a live and I'd be able to interact with you guys. And then my first video will be more of my finished objects. And because I have been crocheting more knitting, actually, over the summer. I did crochet some stuff, but I gave them all away. So I don't even have to show them. Like I crocheted I do have that one, but a summer tunic. I think I showed a picture of it in my last video. I crocheted a blanket for a baby. I gave that one away. I knit a blanket with blanket yarn. And Crystal, you're saying that you're out of Craftsmart and a lot of blanket yarn sold out. Huh. Hey, Madonna. Thank you, Madonna. Yeah, Nonna's going to be fine. I did not lose weight. I gained weight. That's one of the other reasons I didn't want to come on video. I look huge. At least I feel huge. Yeah. Just sitting. I've been sitting for 8 hours. It's crazy. I like open my computer for work at 7:30 and like I had a meeting. I just left because I couldn't do it anymore. Yes, Madonna is the queen. Thank you, Trisha. You're so nice. I don't feel gorgeous. I don't. I know it's crazy times. So Madonna, how are you doing? Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Well, I wasn't looking for compliments, but thank you just the same. So I have been doing lots of knitting. I made, I think, 3 sweaters. Yeah. I made, actually, remember the sweater I think I showed you guys in my last video? It was a green one that was like this wide. Well, I took it all apart and I made it again. I made a different one. I made another sweater that I took apart twice because I didn't like it and I didn't want to waste the yarn. And really I haven't done any yarn videos because the only yarn I've bought is from Knit Crate. I haven't gone really to Michael's. I only went once and I got some ends or some cotton, Karen cotton cakes that were on sale. But hi, Linda, how are you? Hey, Linda, I'm moving closer to you. I'm going to be moving to Stony Creek. I think we bought conditionally. We're going to be doing an inspection tomorrow afternoon. So Stony Creek is around Lake Ontario. So it's about 45 minutes from where I am now. It's not as close to Toronto, but closer to Niagara Falls and closer to Grimsby. It's only, 15 minutes down the road, if that. We're off of Fruitland Road. Well, we're going to be if the inspection of the home turns out okay. Hello, Adele. How are you? Thank you. You caught my live. It was a total. I wasn't planning to go live. I'm going on YouTube, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll do a live instead of a video. It's so much easier. Yeah. So, oh yeah, there's a complex in Grimsby. Yeah, it's a little too far that way. A lot of my family, my kids live in Hamilton. One lives in Guelph. One lives further north of Toronto, so that's going to be far no matter what. But yeah, so I think Stony Creek is still on the line to get a train if I have to go into the office. But the plan is hopefully retiring soon, so I don't have to go in the office. But it doesn't look like we're going to be going into the office at all, at least till January, February. The problem is, well, they're trying to redesign the floors so that we're not as close to each other. I have an office, so it's not a big deal, but it's the elevators. Like, even on a good day with all those people in Toronto, in our building, around 1 o'clock, you have people going down for lunch at 1 and people coming up from the 12 o'clock lunch. And it is so crowded, you'll never get to a meeting at 1. So I don't know how they would do it if you only allowed 4 people on an elevator. That wasn't going to work. So they're just not even asking us to come back into the office at this point. Yeah, actually, I went because I've been going downtown to see Nonna in the hospital. And he's right in downtown Toronto. So it is like really dead. I mean, it's busy because the hospitals in Toronto are all together. Like there's the Cancer St. Princess Margaret Hospital, there's Mount Sinai, there's Sick Kids Hospital, there's Toronto General, which is a heart hospital. They're all like in the same block. So that area is actually busy because it's a hospital. But where the banks are and where the financial area is and where my building is, totally dead. Like the restaurants are all closed, everything. So are you guys still crocheting? Anybody knitting? What's going on out there? I haven't kept in touch. I know a lot of you have hit over 1,000, which is great. I think I only have 11 for 2,000. I've been sitting at 1,899 or something for 3 months. I know, crazy, but crocheting. You guys making any kind of special projects in crocheting? Yes, Patsy. Oh, you live on Gray's, Patsy, you live on Gray's Road? Oh, so you're not far either. Yes, we will, Linda. Definitely, when the COVID lockdown isn't so bad, we'll have to meet for coffee. I know, and Debbie, it sounds like they want, she's going to end up moving in her new place. So I want to, and that's going to be far. So I like to see her before everything happens. And Michelle from Shell, she'll be a little further away too when I move. But oh, congratulations, Trisha. Do we know what it is? Your daughter's expecting. Do we know what it is? Yeah, I have to make a baby boy blanket. And I have to, for my friend who's having a little boy, or had a little boy. And then my girlfriend's daughter's having a little boy, I think, as well. So they're not, okay, so let me ask you a question. They're not telling us what the sex of the baby is, but it sounds like they're doing the baby's room in black and white with a hunter green crib. So what do you think it is? I don't know. Anyway, I think it's a boy. Otherwise, it would be, they would be doing pink or purple or whatever, or gray. Yes, Patricia, I'm going to be moving. That was one of the things that really is driving us crazy. Hey, Cheryl, thank you. I missed you guys too. Oh, the Tammy cardigan. Huh. I'd have to check that one out. Yeah, I have lots of yarn too. Hi, Sharon. How are you? How's it out in the East Coast? Yeah, right, Adele? It's going to be a boy. I know. Yeah, Patricia, I'm moving out of Toronto. We sold the condo finally after 6 months, and still conditional, still waiting on approval of the certificate, the condo certificate, which just means that the condo's in good standing. It has a reserve in case they have to do windows or the chiller breaks or that kind of stuff. So I think it'll be fine. Hi, Anne. How are you? Oh, Crystal, that sounds cool. What, Crystal's making a baby blanket in black and white with a deer face and flowers in the corner for a girl. Oh, really? So, what yarn are you using, Crystal? Thanks, Patricia. It's been a long, long road on this condo. The condo market has just dived in Toronto because first, we don't have the immigration people coming in, which come in with a lot of money. And the other is with COVID, people aren't paying their rents. People are moving out of Toronto because people are working at home. They don't need to be in the city. So anyway, thanks, Linda. So we're moving around the lake. We're moving about 45 minutes west in a town called Hamilton, which is closer to Niagara Falls and closer to Linda, who's in Grimsby. She's just to be down the street. And you're in Ontario. I can't remember if you're in Mississauga. Anyway. Hi, Handmade Designs. How's it going? Oh, in Oakville. Okay, I knew it was west. That's great. Loops and threads impeccable. Oh, in black and white? So I asked Crystal from Ricolo's Crochet Corner what yarn she was making the baby blanket in. I'm tired of using the Bernat blanket, I have to tell you, and I don't like crocheting with it. I don't know. I usually knit with it because it's just so thick. Sharon, I'm going to be moving to Hamilton. I know you're familiar. Yeah. You have two aunts that are Italian in Hamilton. See? It's a little town called Stony Creek. But because there's a lot of Italians there, the joke is it's called Tony Creek. Now, Nonna grew up in Hamilton. He grew up in Stony Creek, so he was the Tony Creek there. Yeah. So glad you're doing good, Handmade Designs. Yeah, like I said, everybody loves Bernat blanket because it's so soft. You can throw it in the washing machine, throw it in the dryer. It's great, but I hate crocheting with it. I started about 4 projects with it before I ripped it all out, and then I just started knitting because I hated it. Any other yarns for baby blankets? I used one of the baby blankets I gave away already. I used, what was it called? Oh, Feels Like Butter. I found, though, the Feels Like Butter, I don't know, when I did a corner to corner, but it just seems to pull. It doesn't hold. I don't know. Has anybody used it? Has anybody made a blanket with it? Any other recommendations for a blanket? Yeah, small projects. Knit Owl, Texas. The winner of Rose's giveaway on Instagram. Oh, did she have okay. Cheryl, Nonna has been cooking a lot of food, except he's in the hospital right now. So he had heart surgery. He had some valves repaired that were congenital, and he's doing very well. I thought, though, he would have been out sooner, except he did lose a lot of blood. He had a blood transfusion. Anyway, he's going to be good. So, but yeah, so it's been crazy summer. We've been going out. One of the reasons I didn't videotape, Sharon, I'm moving to Hamilton. You familiar with Hamilton, just around the lake? Yeah, it's ice cream scoop yarns. Isn't that, Teresa, isn't that very fine yarns? But thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. All the prayers can help. It's a hard recovery. I mean, they cut you. He has a 4-inch cut right here. Yeah. So, and sorry, I hate to say it, but men. They can be a little sucky. Yep, I said it. Okay. But okay, it was a serious surgery, so I shouldn't say. But I had a hip replacement done in 2018, December 2018. And I had the hip replacement done at 8:00 on November 27th. And by 12:00, November 28th, I was home. So I know, but, and I was walking with a walker. Anyway, yes, Trisha, I know. I didn't want to say it out loud, but yes, that's true. Yeah, I know. Well, because with my hip replacement, it was fast to get home. Because I was already, I was getting out of bed, going to the bathroom. I wasn't gonna, I don't want to get rude, but wasn't gonna do anything in a bedpan. So I was already out of bed. I was moving. They said, well, there's no point in staying here. You don't have stairs at home. You might as well go home. So anyway, thank you, Adele. Prayers for sure. Thanks, Patsy. No, Sharon, he's not at St. Joe's this time. He's at Toronto General Hospital, which is the leading cardiac hospital in Toronto. It's a teaching hospital with the University Health Network. And they do all cardiac. They do heart replacement. They do all kinds of stuff. Hi, Sherry. Nice to see you here. Thanks for joining. So I was Debbie, I've been in contact with Debbie for the last month, or at least 6 weeks or so. She asked me to send her the all the names of the people that were going to come to Stitch Fest, and so she sent me some bags as well. I have two. I have to give to 2 friends that were going to come, and just seeing the bags was so sad. I know, it was so sad. We were so close. We were so close to almost 50 of us. I think there was 40 people that were planned to come. I know the bag turned out beautifully, Anne. I know. And, Debbie did that all on her own. And I offered to pay for shipping, to ship it out to you guys. I offered to pay for the part of the bags, but she wanted to do it on her own, which God bless her. She's so wonderful. So, Patsy, were you confirmed? I can't remember. I'd have to go back to my list. Now, she said that she was, she emailed everybody on the list. Patsy, I'll have to check the list to make sure that it was on the list. I have to get a piece of pen. So check your emails or check your junk mail to make sure that you didn't get anything from Debbie, because I know she said she emailed everybody to get their mailing addresses. So I'm not sure who was on her list and who responded and who didn't. Just trying to find a pen, guys, so that I can write Patsy's follow-up. Patsy stuff. So Patsy. Okay. So I tried to go back to see who had sent me the registration forms for that. Anyway. So I don't know if you had done that, but yes, the bag is really cool. And yeah, Debbie did a great job. Teresa at Craving Crochet, she did the logo for the oh, maybe because you were coming for the day, Patsy. Okay, I'll have to check with Debbie. So Teresa at Craving Crochet did the logo for the Stitch Fest 2020. So I know that Debbie talked about it in her last video, and so she had it put on all the bags, and they were pink, and they were really cute. I know, and I really hope that after the pandemic's over, I'm going to be closer to Niagara Falls, so we'll try again. So, oh, I know, it's just so, like, it's really crazy how close we were. Like, we only canceled, what, a month before? Like, it was only a month, I think, when everything hit, because we were supposed to have it April 18th, and March 13th, all hell broke loose, and that was it. So, yeah, they did a great job. And, like, we were going to meet everybody, and it was, anyway. So, hi, Kelly. How are you? Thanks for joining. So I have 25 people, 17 likes, it looks like. I've been on here for 31 minutes. So, yeah, for those of you that just joined, I just thought I'd come on live and talk a little bit about why I have been missing in action. So, lots going on. Sharon, we sold a condo, and we bought conditionally, we have an inspection tomorrow. We bought a townhouse. So I didn't want to live in a condo anymore, because when we moved into the condo, we only had one grandchild, and now we have 3, and the family just keeps getting bigger. And so it was so hard we fit 18 for dinner, but it was really tight. So I wanted a little more space to be able to have a nice big dining room table and have everybody. And so that's what we want to do. So the place we're looking at is, thanks, Patsy. I'll get back to you, Patsy, on the bag. So been doing that now with, like I was saying, I've been doing a lot of more knitting than crocheting. I did do some crochet projects, but I gave them away. And anyway, so I didn't have those to show. I haven't been shopping for yarn, so I hadn't that to show. I had my knit crate put on hold, so it wasn't even getting that in, but I did buy some of that. So I'll show that in my next video. There just seemed to be a lot going on, and just didn't seem the right time. Every time I thought, okay, I'm going to videotape today, we'd get a request for a showing, either at 5 or at 4. And, then it's a scramble to try to put everything in place and try to, clean the kitchen, clean the bathrooms, vacuum, make sure it's in showing condition. So, I know, Kelly, right? But that was the longest I've ever gone without doing a video, which I think I didn't do one at all in August. I think the end of July was, I think the last video was July and Christmas, or Christmas and July might have been one of the last videos, and didn't do one in September. So that was 2 months. Yeah, it was a long time. And I really I've been going on and watching videos, not a lot of videos, and then I've been, just working. So crazy times, but that was it. So anything else going on out there? Did everybody see, one video I did catch live was Billy and Chevy Rell and, oh gosh, who was the other person? Cheryl Boltz. Did you guys catch them live? They were so funny, so cool. It was so nice that Billy drove up to, I guess, to Cheryl's place. No, I'm not sure where she drove, but they went out. They all met up together. So that was, and that too made me sad because I thought, oh wow, we would have had so many people, and our videos would have been amazing. Hey Karen, how are you? Oh, you saw the replay, Cherry? Yeah. And that was like, I was thinking, oh my gosh, if we were like, I don't know if you know, like we had, oh my God, Jackie from Amsterdam coming. We had Karen Pruden coming. We had, oh gosh, from out west, we had Isla. We had Sandy Clark and George coming. Like, of course, we had Rosalie coming from New York. And, oh, I know, so sad. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, it was fun. It was great that, oh, and Crystal, I think you were coming too with your daughters. Yeah, it was, oh, I'm sorry, Karen. She said she had a rough time. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm good. I'm actually very good. I have no complaints except that I've gained a lot of COVID weight, and sitting 8 hours a day is a pain. And I think that I said earlier, that's one of the reasons I don't want to do a video, because I look like double. I think I should have kept that green sweater that was this wide. It probably would fit now. Yeah. Hey, Sherry. So I said, hey, Sherry, and my Siri turned on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we're all gained COVID weight. I know. So, and then going to the hospital to see Nonna was a pain because he has these cravings. Yes. Yeah. So I buy him a burger, and of course, gotta have one myself, right? Yeah, Sharon, I'm hoping this is the first stage to retirement. So once the place we're looking at needs a lot of work. I want a new kitchen. I want new floors, and I should probably take you through so I've been watching HGTV on all the, the demolition and the reno shows, but, so we'll have to pay for all that before I can retire. But no, like I said, he had heart surgery. His recovery is supposed to be 4 to 6 months. So he's going to be off a long time. So I don't know if he'll ever go back. But he turned 60 in February. So I wanted to have a big party. I want to make sure the house is ready for his 60th birthday. When Nono turned 50, I actually had a 60s party because he was born in the 60s. And that was a lot of fun. So it was a really good surprise. So we had the house at the time, and I got his son to get him out of the house. And while he was out, I, fixed the basement, had everything done down there. I had it catered. It was in Georgetown, Sharon, where I guess you just lived north of there. And so so I got him out of the house, and then I kept getting texts from his son saying, I can't keep him any longer. He's going to kill me when I finally get to the car. Anyway, so when he got home, like, everybody parked far away. Everybody was in the basement, and there was nobody upstairs. So I hired the caterer. The caterer, we had just put in all the food in the basement. So the caterer, who was actually going to serve the meat and do everything, he went out to move his truck, which was in our driveway. So Sal came in from the garage door, and the caterer came back holding this big knife in his hands at the front door because he was going to cut the roast beef. So Sal went to the front door to answer the door, and I'm thinking, oh my God, this guy at the front door with a big knife in his hand. So anyway, my son, who was upstairs just hanging, pretending there was nothing going on, really clued in, went to the front door and said, oh, Sal is my friend's father. He's here to give me something. So, and then in the meantime, I called Sal to come down, and we surprised them. There was 45 people in the basement, all dressed up in 60s gear. So that was fun. And anyway, it was a really good surprise. So for his 60th, I'm not sure. I was thinking maybe an 80s party, which would be kind of cool. Because if he does retire in February, or if I retire, like we started working in 1985. He started in his business in 1985. So we'll have a 1985 party, all dance to Madonna. We'll all get dressed up like Madonna, and it'll be fun. Anyway. Hi, Daigo. How are you? How's everybody doing? Watching ads? Well, Rosalie, what do you get a 70-year-old? Like, I don't know. I mean, frankly, at this point, I tell people not to buy me anything, because whatever I want, I buy. I order on Amazon, and there's really nothing that I want that, people should buy me. I mean, yarn. There's only, I have to pack my yarn. This is the problem now with moving. Like, I already have a lot of my blanket yarn in my the acrylic yarn in boxes in our storage downstairs. Like, I've already had to, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with all my yarn now. I'm hoping to have a yarn room or a good yarn closet anyway, but I don't know. Let's see. Crochet Me Pink. You're turning 50 in January. Well, 50 was monumental. I just turned 58. My birthday was October 2nd. So 50 wasn't traumatic at all. I found 40 very traumatic. I don't know why, but Sherry, moving your yarn to your attic? Cool. Oh, Crystal, you're going to be 40. See, 40 was very traumatic. I don't know why. I think because they're in my 30s, I had the kids. In my 40s, I don't know. But 50 didn't faze me. Now, getting closer to 60, I'm like, oh my God. But I guess the alternative sucks. If we don't get any older, what the hell? Right? So, yeah. So, where was it? What was I reading? Rosalie, yeah, I know. What do you buy someone who has everything? So I think I'm going to buy, Sherry, you'll be 56. When's your birthday in February? Nonna's February 1st. Yeah. Hope the stitching meet will happen in the future. I love the bag I got from Debbie. Can you suggest anything to send her for thanks? Oh, I don't know. I know. We should all do something for Debbie. Well, she's got yarn. She's got to start packing and showing her place too, because I don't know when they're going to be moving, but it sounds like she moved all of her yarn out of the office and upstairs now. Her real estate agent's telling her to clean up. I was saying earlier, that we did a brand new kitchen. We did all this furniture that you're seeing right here. I'll show you. Furniture here and here. It doesn't belong to me. The only thing in this condo that actually belongs to me right now is our bed and the dining room table. So let's see. Oh, that's so nice, Tammy. 45 people packed your front room and cake. Nice. 34 years, Sylvia. Wow. Congratulations. With the same man, 34 years? Oh. That was when my mom was a hairdresser. And so when she used to do hair, she was having her 50th anniversary, I think. I think it was her 50th or 40th. And one of her clients said, 40 years with the same man? And she was, yep. So, well, I would have, if I had stayed married to my first husband, Saturday would have actually been my 33rd anniversary. But we divorced after 15 years, and I've been with Nonna 15, 16. But we've been married 9. So, Yeah, we do. I'll have to do the Zoom again. After Stitch Fest, we did a Zoom, a couple of Zooms, and that was fun. So everybody can talk and everybody can tell their age, Karen. You're only 53, baby. I know. So Sandra's 63 in January. I know, but 63 is an old 50 now, right? So I know. Anything, how long have I been on here? 45 minutes. So I think I'm going to shut down. So thank you, everyone, for coming to my live. That was great. So I will be, Digo, you're 59 this December. Oh, you're just a year older than me. So good to hear from everybody. Yes, thank you. Prayers for Nonna. Hopefully tomorrow he'll be back home, and then the fun begins. And I know it would have been fun. Thanks, Crystal. Thanks, Karen. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. So, yes, everybody have a great day, and we'll chat soon. I'll probably have a video up by the end of the week. Thanks, Sherry. Take care. Thanks, Anne. And Linda, we'll see each other in Grimsby. We'll see each other at the superstore there. Okay. Bye, guys. Take care.